Okay, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. It's time to do an anime series review. Yes, because we got a final episode of this. We got a final episode of No Game No Life, but No Game No Life I'll leave for later today. Right now I want to do this. What's it called? Hitsugi no Chaika, ever known as Chaika the Coffin Princess. Now, this was interesting, to say the least. I really enjoyed the concept of the plot of what was going on. I liked how they did it, the whole concept of magic. Let me go into details of that before I jump into the summary. The way they used magic in this show was pretty awesome. I mean, because they would have like the floater or the destroyer or what have you, and they would like shoot it from a gun or shoot it from some other objects, and it would have like these like pentagrams, not really pentagrams, but these circles appear, and they would, you know, I really enjoyed that concept, how that was done. Now, characters to know in this show were pretty much Chaika, Coffin Princess, Toru, Akari, I think that's his name. Akari, and then you had the other group, which was these guys who were going after them, which was led by this guy named Gillette, the best a man can get, and his group. And summary-wise, it's pretty much it's about Toru Akura. He's 20 years old, retired soldier, meandering through life now that the war has ended. He encounters Chaika Trabant, 14-year-old girl, sorceress, carrying a coffin, and follows her in hopes of finding meaning to his life again. The two travel with Toru's adopted sister, that's Akari, adopted sister, the employed member of the group, and thus Toru's source of income. Now, as far as the series as a whole, I really enjoyed it because, they encounter other characters, like this girl who's kind of weird, as they go around, because they're basically searching for Chaika's father's remains, the remains of his body, Emperor Gons, or Gods. And this guy was a bad dude. Let's be perfectly honest. Caused a war and shit, and did some evil shit, from what from what you hear in the show. And the only reason she's doing this, Chaika, is she just wants to bury him. That's it. That's all she wants to do. She wants to bury his remains, his body parts, have a funeral. And Gillette and his group are chasing them in this regard. And that's how basically what ends up. They're going from town to town to find the remains, encountering different people. And I really enjoyed it. I must say. Overall rating, I would say 8.5. And here's why. It's continuing. That's the one. It's guaranteed we're going to get another season of this. And I personally feel that it's characters that I can get behind. Because what happens is, then in the show, they run into this person called Frederica, who's like a dragon, or dragoon, and so on and so forth. And I liked how it was going about. And especially with the last episode I saw. Now, listen. We're at the 4-minute mark. People, if you haven't seen the last episode, and you haven't seen the majority of the show, leave now. Like right now. Get the hell out of here. Because I'm going to be spoiling like a motherfucker. So, I want to go into details about the show. What ends on happening is they encounter other Chaikas. Well, to be honest, it's only 2 Chaikas. And the thing about it is, from my standpoint, what I'm thinking it is that Chaika, there's rather several things. One, Chaika is actually fragmented. The actual Chaika princess, she's fragmented. In other words, the actual princess might be like, I don't want to say dead, but it seems like this Chaika that's with Toru is different from the other Chaikas. Because you bump into a red Chaika, and then in this last 2 episodes, you bump into this Chaika that's blue. And, you know, to some extent, I wonder what that means. It might mean that, you know, each Chaika has a different memory, a different emotion, and that's basically what happened. So, and as far as the final episode's concerned, people, listen, god damn, I did not see that coming in the end. Because what happens is, something happens to Gillette. He tries to stop. We're in this fortress that was floating, and tries to stop them from attacking it and everything, and what ends up happening is he gets crossed in the crossfire by this beam cannon. And supposedly, I don't think he's dead. For anyone who saw the final episode, I do not think he's dead. But, even though he might not be dead from what I'm thinking, it doesn't look good. Because what ends up happening is, one of the people who's part of his group, who's looking for Chaika and everything, this girl, Vivi, she apparently found this out, and all of a sudden, her hair turns white when she finds this out, and she's freaking out. And I believe that's what it was. Let me just see if I know that. So that was her name. Yeah, Vivi. And she freaks out, and like her hair turns to a different color, like Chaika's hair color, and that's basically what happens. And towards the end of the episode, we basically see them, and they're basically on their way to continue their journey to find nothing. And here's another thing that's creeping the hell out of this show. This guy that keeps popping up to help Toru and Chaika. I think he's a guy. He might be a girl, but he's got to be some kind of. He must have some interest in the current situation, because he keeps popping up. The blue Chaika saw him and freaked out, you know. But overall, it's hopeful. People who can come back now. I'm done with the spoiling. But it's hopeful that you should invest in seeing this anime. You really should. You really should. It's pretty dark. I mean, I'm not going to spoil what happened in the previous episodes, but man, the shit goes down. Whew. If that's any indicator that Season 2 is going to bring the exact same amount, then you should watch. Yeah. Awesome shit. Awesome shit. So, but, yeah. And if you guys who haven't seen the final episode want to watch this review completely, go watch the final episode first. Because you're going to spoil yourself. But anyway, that's pretty much the story. Bankai 922, 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed this show. I thought it had some good qualities, and I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen next. I hope Season 2 answers some questions that were stated in this final episode. So we'll see. I'm Bankai 922. I will see you guys later. I will probably, after this, I'll probably do Bleach, One Piece, get into that, and I think we'll also do, well, yeah, later today I'll do some other reviews, and I'm probably going to put a list. Guys, go to my fan page, because I'm going to put the list on there, the list of the summer animes that I'm going to be watching, that I'm going to be doing first impressions on, that I'm going to be doing anime series reviews on, so look forward to that. I'm Bankai 922. I will see you guys later. Damn, this show was awesome. Yeah, guys, I have no idea. No idea. It was fucking awesome. I don't care what it says. I'll see you guys later.